Hello, this is the 3rd of March, and we have a question of Leetcode daily POTD. And in this question, we have mentioned the partition array according to the given pivot. Okay, we have given an array and a pivot element. We have to do what? We have to do what that we have to place all the elements which are less than pivot before the pivot elements, and which are the greater than pivot we have to place those elements at the uh, after the pivot element. Okay, so we have to just take a one element which is given via pivot, and just placing elements means we have to place pivot at its right position without changing it relative order of other elements, like we just do in our quick shot. Okay, so what we can do, okay, we have given a you can read this question by this the all things which I told you, that the thing which we did in the quick shot, like appearing here in this question. Okay, so relative order is needed. Okay, so we have to return the nums after the element. Okay, so here it is given nums 9, 12, 10, 14, 3 and 10. So what we are doing, that we have 10 pivot, so we actually place we actually have to we have to see that the 12 is greater than 10, so we can't place it before 10. Okay, we have to place after 10. Okay, so we have to take it here. So firstly we take 5 because it is less than 10. Okay, 9, 5, 3, but in its relative order we can't have to break its relative order. Relative order means it is occurring in the form 9 firstly occur, then 5, then 3. Okay, so 9, 5, 3, 10, 10, 10 is occurring, so 10 is occurring, then 12, then 14. So we can't break its relative order, and we have written this as a resultant error. Okay, and it's the same this test case. You can see that the pivot is equal to 2, so we just take the smallest index from here and then place subsequently like 4, 3. Okay. Okay, you can see that the test cases which is like 10 to the power 5, so we can have to do in the O of n, so it just accept if we can do in O of n. So the first approach we can think in our mind, that we have to check the elements, we have to traverse on the array first time, and we can take an resultant array and we just push elements which are less than pivot. Then we have to push those elements that are equal to pivot, then we can just put those elements which are greater than pivot. So relative order maintain, and the resultant array comes, which is we can return this resultant array, and you can see that we traversing on the loop 3 times. So O of 3 and is complexity is occurring, but we can do in some better way, like you can see that in the solutions which is better for one pass. Okay, you can see we can refer to the one pass. You are taking a resultant array answer which is initialized with the size of a given array. Okay, and there's a variable integer which is less I, means the elements which are greater than equals to I mean pivot, and which are greater than pivot greater I. Okay, n minus I, just taking initialize from here. Okay, I just traverse a loop, I just keep a 2 pointer. Let's suppose this is an array, I just 2 pointer keep 2 pointer here and here. Okay, here and here. So I just checking from I just initialize I is equals to 0 and j is equals to n minus 1, and just take condition this, and increasing I plus plus and decreasing j minus 1. If nums of I less than pivot, if nums of I means ye wala, this one, if this less than pivot, I just increase this. Okay, we have no problem. Answer of less I plus plus nums of I means we have just place a result in this resultant array, we can place this into the nums I into this. Okay, and just increase the less I. If and are checking out this is, or if nums j is greater than pivot, from the previous we can see that if it is greater than pivot, so we can't do nothing, and we just take it here, take this pointer from this pointer. Okay, you can see that this pointer from this pointer. Okay, so now the elements which remains left means less I is not is equal to greater I until means these elements are equal to the pivot. So we kept pivot in on these remaining places and just returning answer. Okay, let's just run this code. All test case path. Although these solutions can be also provided by the editorial sections of Leetcode, you can just refer to them for the clearly explanation and just understanding the algo. Okay, you can see that the all test cases pass is the best solution for the exist, because it in this we are just traversing one time. Okay, and otherwise we can solve it in the for the not the best approach, but in 3 passes and 2 passes. Okay, but the best approach which we can exist for the solution in the one pass, which is the in front of you. Okay. Okay, if you like this solution and the way of explaining me, then just like the video and comment something good. Okay, good night.